All right, checking our weather right now. Matt, you get the gold for the weather.
Well, yeah, today for sure. Yeah, this winter, not so much. In terms of the forecast here today, Danita, we've got some blue skies. We've got some clouds around. Get used to that. We're going to have a mix of clouds and sunshine throughout the day today as temperatures continue to respond to the south wind that we've got. So what's new in the forecast? We're going to head above freezing for the first time today in about 3 weeks. I mean, it's just been an incredible cold spell around here. What's changed is there was a winter storm that was heading our way this weekend with mainly rain. That is now going to head down to the south as it looks right now. We still have to keep an eye on it, but overall it looks like we'll end up with a dry weekend. Still a very close call, so stay tuned to the forecast. But in terms of your impacts, not a lot coming our way. Fairly quiet weather, and my goodness, we deserve this. We will have a little bit of lake effect snow around tomorrow and Thursday. Not a huge deal, but we'll have some around. We can handle it compared to the way the winter's gone. Yesterday gave us such a great shot of the Great Lakes with some of the sunshine from our satellite views out in space. It also revealed this crack in Lake Erie ice. We had a shift of wind from the north, and it broke apart these chunks of ice. So we have one big chunk here, one here. And notice that crack. It's about 110 miles long. This is why we do not go on the ice, even if it seems like it's just fine. And the reason why is because with this wind, the ebbs and flows, it's pushing the ice to and from. You can get these cracks on it. You could be stranded on an ice floe. I mean, not to scare anyone, but that's what happens with the ice. And notice you can't really see it offshore from Ashtabula. It's a little bit too far out, but it comes further inland. So you get into western areas of Cuyahoga County, Avon Lake, Lorain. You could probably see some of that ice crack out there. Problem today, the wind's going around the south, so that's going to push everything back. We had a lot of ice kind of jamming up against our shore. Now it's Canada's turn with that south wind. We're going to push it back. So again, ice not always great to be on any time of the year, especially when you get the winds and those shifting temperatures. Temperatures last 2 weeks have been cold. Anything in blue is below average. Just incredible how cold we've been for about 3 weeks now. We hit 31 officially yesterday. Not quite freezing though, right? Remember science class, 32. Today we're going to do it, and I think we're going to do it in the next half hour or so. We're up to 31 at Hopkins right now. We're matching yesterday's temperature. South wind at 9 is getting us there. There is a little bite to the air with that wind outside, but 32 at our sensor downtown. Norwalk leading the way right now at 36. There's your wind. It will be a little gusty today, so wind chill value is a touch cooler, but still, these numbers feel anywhere from 20 to 30 degrees warmer than yesterday at this time. And you'll notice it. If you haven't stepped outside yet, you'll notice it when you do. Clouds are hard to clear this time of year. We'll have a mix of clouds and sun today. I think more on the cloudy side as we get into the afternoon. All the precip with this warm front is now north of us, so we don't have to worry about that. And this cold front's on the way later this evening. It looks to pass mainly dry. There's not a lot of moisture with it, so we get this nice window today of this warmer temperatures. Low 40s in Cleveland. I think mid and upper 40s as you get south. Again, going optimistic here. That south wind's got to go over snowpack to do so. Notice how we cloud up today, but mainly dry. Your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast shows the clouds moving in this evening. Stray shower can't be ruled out as the front goes through. We're near 40 for that drive home, but then we start to scale back. We'll be in the 30s this evening, 20s by daybreak, and we'll hold in the 20s tomorrow. It'll be a cloudy day. We're back to reality tomorrow. We'll have some lake effect snow around as well, with help from the other lakes in addition to some from Lake Erie. And notice how overall just kind of stuck in the 20s tomorrow. How much snow? Not a lot, but enough to cause you to groan. 1 to 3 inches out in the snow belt. A little bit less as you get away from the lake. All right, long ranger forecast. Let's talk that weekend system. You got Valentine's Day this weekend. We've got President's Day weekend as well. The kids off from school a little bit longer. And we're going to warm up a little bit again. The cold air gets out of here. Here's that low. Boy, this is a close call. Yesterday it was here. Today it's here. We've got to keep an eye on it. But right now I'll keep us dry on Saturday and Sunday. And then we continue kind of this warmer flow with a lot of south wind out ahead of these storm systems. As a result, your Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast, we've got mild temperatures, but these really aren't doing us any favors. These are going to be up near average next week. You can see today 46, tomorrow back into the 20s for 2 days really with some lake effect snow. Friday looks good. If you have Friday evening plans, maybe heading out to dinner, I get it. Should be pretty delightful. And then Saturday, Sunday, a little warm up, keeping us dry for now with 40s, even maybe 50 next week, out ahead of our next storm system with some moisture with it. Overall, not a bad forecast, Brissa.